After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of three to start the new week between the Arkansas Travelers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Mosher, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix, and if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Into the box now, Cleveland Tyler, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Cleveland Tyler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4. Look, capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Batting third.
Into the box, Tom Chu. As
Chu.
he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is strike 2, swinging.
All right, I need one more. Let's get him. Try to get him anyways, I shall say. I'm in the minor league baseball, not in the big leagues yet. So.
Here now the 2-2.
It's all right.
He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Now at the plate, Ken French. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Naturals, the shortstop, Ken French.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Into the box, Brandon Major, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brandon Major.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Batting third, the left fielder, Leo.
Into the box now, Leo Miranda, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. Looped out towards short.
Make the turn, make the turn, make the turn.
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The third baseman.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now a move over to first, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Clint Parsons.
Standing in now, Clint Parsons, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. McMullen has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Dozier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run, because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Armando Valentine, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Armando Valentine.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Stepping up to the plate, Xavier Gomez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Gomez.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Major giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Tim Fleer. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Tim Fleer.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Now in the box, Jamison Waite. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, Jamison Waite.
First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Taken high and deep to right. Campillo racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Now at the plate, Franklin Driver.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Franklin Driver.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Bases are empty. One man out. Two balls and a strike. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. Now here's a ball.
Make the turn, round
it's
it, round
off
it.
the third base bag. Oh, and he misses it.
For the cover off
Hey,
that
not a
one,
bad
didn't he?
pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Alfredo Alani.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Driver stands at first with one out. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Runners on first with one down. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Ollie
Stepping in
Durbin.
now, Ollie Durbin, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
2 balls.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Campillo moves over, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. Digging in, Frank Rios. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Popped him up. French over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Batting 8.
Into the box,
right
Orlando Campillo. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he takes this one high, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Stepping up now, Willie Knight, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Ken French, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Ken French.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Now batting.
In now, Brandon Major. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Major is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Digging in now, Leo Miranda.
Number 32, Leo Miranda.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So nice. Some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Miranda, the runner at first with 2 gone. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 pitch out, nothing doing. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in, Clint Parsons. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Hitter, Clint Parsons.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-1 pitch. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Stay here, on the back, on the back.
And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. At the plate, Cleveland Tyler back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in the switch hitter, Grady Bolton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Durbin takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Tom Chu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chu.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Now
stepping in now, Armando Valentine. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
0-2, here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Jamison Waite. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Arkansas, the first baseman, Jamison Waite.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
That one's in there. 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping into the box, Franklin
The
Driver.
right fielder, number 12, Franklin Driver.
He's set, and the pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in, Alfredo Alaniz.
Now batting, catcher, Alfredo Alaniz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Now batting, second baseman, Ollie Durbin.
Into the box, Ollie Durbin, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rios is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Xavier Gomez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Xavier Gomez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So striding forward now, Tim Fleer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Frank Rios. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Frank Rios.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Ken French. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Seared down the first baseline. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This one's down to third.
Beat it out!
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Striding into the box, Brandon Major.
The center fielder, number 35, Brandon Major.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Campillo looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
The left fielder,
standing in now,
32,
Leo Miranda. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Campillo has a beat on it, 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Hunter Dozier.
Batting,
it was a walk in his last trip.
Hunter Dozier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Dozier, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Campillo. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Miranda moves over and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Willie Knight.
The first baseman, number 21, Willie Knight.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cleveland Tyler.
The center fielder, Cleveland Tyler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
The batter, number 13.
Into the box now, Grady Bolton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Naturals lead it 2-0. Merle Jenkins will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Merle Jenkins.
Digging in to try it again, Clint
Leading off
Parsons.
for the
He got on
Nationals,
top of one and was
the
a ground
designated
out
hitter,
victim last time.
Clint Parsons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Ball.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Now batting.
In
first
now,
baseman,
Jamison. Wait.
Jamison.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Franklin
The
Driver.
right fielder, number 12, Franklin Driver.
Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul out one. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Two pitch is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 2-0. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. At the plate, Tom Chu. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Armando Valentine. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So coming to the plate, Xavier Gomez. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Naturals lead it 2-0. So stepping in, Alfredo Alanis will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Catcher, Alfredo Alanis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, second baseman, Ollie.
Stepping in now, Ollie Durbin, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Alanis aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Now batting, the
into the
shortstop,
box, Ken French, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Right side.
Hold it here.
Scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
The batter, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Brandon Major, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball one.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Second and third here, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now batting, the left fielder, Leo.
Standing in now, Leo Miranda, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Liner toward right center.
Find the ball.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The relay, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does because, D-Row, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Rob Whalen takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In now, Hunter Dozier.
Right here. You're good.
He has some trouble with it. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Clint Parsons.
The designated hitter, Clint Parsons.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Major on third. Miranda on at second with 2 down. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Knight will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 4-0. Ricky Crandall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Ricky Crandall.
Ready now, Tim Fleer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. French moving to his left. 1 out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Shortstop, Frank Rios.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Orlando Campillo. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Willie Knight, man at first after the 2-out walk.
Willie Knight.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Naturals lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, Jamison.
Leading off for Northwest Arkansas, the first baseman, Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Stepping in now,
number
Franklin
12.
Driver,
Franklin.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. To first.
Dig, 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 dig.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Settling in now, Alfredo Alanis. He singled his last time up.
Alfredo Alanis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 4-0. Junior Carmona comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Junior Carmona.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Cleveland Tyler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Cleveland Tyler.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Grady
Into the box
Bolton.
now, Grady Bolton, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Tyler on at first, nobody out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Miranda. 1 out.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
So striding in, Tom Chu.
Now batting, left fielder, Tom Chu.
From the stretch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box, and they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Pablo Gonzalez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So here's the cleanup hitter, Armando Valentine. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's
Popped up.
That's up.
Dozier is there. 2 down.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready once again, Xavier Gomez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Gomez.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Full count now. 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score tonight. The Naturals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Mosher gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the
Ladies
air
and
on the
gentlemen,
show. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dakota Hudson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Full 4. Take your base.
So digging in now, Clint Parsons. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Clint Parsons.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Let's play ball 3.
In now, Muhammad Getz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Muhammad Getz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Number 28.
And now a pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Henry Ortiz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco
Leading
Pena.
off for
First at bat
Springfield,
for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Pena.
And the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And all that gets him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Stepping in, Ethan Perkins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bottom of the second here with no score. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting 6.
Into the box, Tommy Shealy. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Ken French. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ken French.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There you go, baby. There you go.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square.
Into the box now, Cristobal Molina. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Cristobal.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Jim Elliott. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, George Burris, as he'll take a look at ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
1-1-1.
The first. Waite is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Muhammad Getz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Christopher Trainer.
Number 28.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Standing in, Henry Ortiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Henry Ortiz.
First offering on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Got him. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Francisco Pena, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
High in the air into shallow left center. French backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Ethan Perkins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Driver is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Durbin has got it, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Cristobal Molina comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Elliott.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, George Burris.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mohammed Getz, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Miranda moving forward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Christopher Trainer.
Number 28.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Dozier scoops it up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Into the box, Henry Ortiz.
The third baseman, Henry Ortiz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
That's inside.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
That's up, that's up, that's up.
Dozier has a play, and that ends the inning. The perfection continues. Stepping into the box, Francisco Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play a run in this one.
1-1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. And boy, just about overshot his his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Shealy. First offering on its way. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
In the air down the line in left. Miranda on the move. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there. Cut it.
And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. So close. But with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 outs. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score.